11 and 12 girls. Here's your consolation final for boys 11 and 12. Lane 1 is Greenwood Park. Lane 2 is Woodstream. Lane 3 is Wedgwood again. Lane 4 is Tenby Chase. Lane 5, Haddon Glen. Lane 6 is Tavistock Hills.
Lane 2 had a great start.
Great start for Ryan Hoger from Woodstream.
Lane 3 is Wedgwood.
And lane number 6, also looking real good right there on your screen, is Ryan Rosenthal from Tavistock Hills. Exerting his lane number 3, looks like Connor Jellick.
Yeah.
We saw him do a very solid IM. He's going to hand off to Ryan Janelle, and his butterflyer is Griffin Adams, and Brian Sparks is the freestyler. So it looks like right there in 3 and 4, Wedgwood. So Jack Gutekunst from Tenby Chase was your...
What a great underwater pull.
That's
Who was
Robbie
that?
Sims. Robbie Sims from
That's
Woodstream.
Aiden's younger brother. That's a great swim.
So Woodstream right now on the lead. So that's 2 and 3. I'm sorry, I called that Woodstream. And so Hoger for Woodstream came in first, handing off to Robbie Sims. And Nicky Antonelli is your butterflyer, followed by Jackson Pantane. Right now he's being pushed. That's
Robbie Sims
a
looks
great
good,
swim
Joey.
from Robbie Sims.
In 6th place, Sunnybrook. The 5th place, Greenfields.
Not bad. It's okay.
In 4th place, Woodcrest. 3rd place is
So Wedgwood's butterflyer is Griffin Adams. Let's see if
He's
he
got a
can
lot
reel
he's got to
in.
make up. You're looking at
That's Nicky Antonelli right now.
4+ seconds.
1:10:44.
He's vulnerable. Antonelli is vulnerable. He looks good. And real short.
Comes
Got
up
good
high.
good leg speed.
Yeah,
He's
he
pulling up
does.
a little high when he breathes.
Yeah.
Still maintaining
He's
the
fighting
good
it
strong
off, though,
kick.
Joey.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, he gave up a second, maybe a second and a half, but
Still in the lead right here
Yeah,
with
it's gonna be a
Woodstream.
big
So
free-
Jackson Pantane.
let's see what we got here.
Yeah, the butterflyer Griffin
1
Adams.
100, 2 100, 3 100, almost 4 seconds.
So we'll see whether Ryan Sparks can reel in Jackson
He's
Pantane.
got him already, Joe.
Does he?
Yeah, I don't
he
know,
looks
he's
good.
nice and long, but let's see the turn.
Competent turn in lane number 2.
Not bad. Nah, not that great of a turn 3.
So right now, we've got it on screen. Coming
Oh,
into
man.
your screen right
Hold him
now
off.
is
Woodstream's gonna
Ryan
hold him off.
Sparks.
Good for him.
Ryan Sparks,
Good for the
not
little
quite
guys.
enough pull.
Oh,
Not quite enough
well
pull.
about
It's
that.
Woodstream, the team of Hoger, Sims, Antonelli, and Pantane holds off Jellig, Janelle, Adams, and Sparks. Very good swim there for Sparks, but not quite enough pull. Here's your championship final of the boys 11 and 12 medley relay. Lane 1 is Greenfields, Lane 2 Winona, Lane 3 Willowdale, Lane 4 Deerbrook, Lane 5 Earlton, and Lane 6 Stratford. The top seeded team from Willowdale is Seidman, Pizzella, Cortez, and Short. They have a 2-second lead on Deerbrook's team of Orr, Ballant, Orr, and Adler. We'll see whether that 2-second lead holds up.
It didn't hold up in the consoles, did it? Great start in lane 1. Great start in lane 5.
Bodie Kamen and Dermot Sheehan. Dermot Sheehan is part of that.
Sheehan posse.
No, it's actually part of the Merkle tree. That's Becky Merkel's
Oh,
son.
that's, yes.
Lots of coaching trees here,
Yes,
you know.
there is.
And, coaches' kids tend to be swimmers. I guess, you know, that's true of just about any sport.
Who's that in lane 3, Joey?
That's out in lane 3. That would be Josh Seidman.
Nice swim.
Beautiful
Nice
swim, Nick
exchange
Pizzella.
also.
Look for Greenfields to be close to the lead there. That's your top seed, Nolan Jess, out in lane number 1. Also out in lane number 4, Phil Ballant looks good. It looks like Willowdale. Willowdale looks
nice
very,
and long.
very good.
Who is that?
That's Nick Pizzella.
Look at him, Joey. Nice and long, quick and long.
Beautiful. Really getting some
He
good
could
long
finish
finish
a
on the
little
end of her
more.
stroke.
Think finish a little more on his feet.
Well, he's kind of waiting on his kick, but that's
Yeah.
okay. That's a nice exchange.
A little deep.
Lane 2, as I said, is going to be Greenfields. That's Nolan Jess. He's going to hand off to Nolan Floyd and Nolan LaRocca. That's the all Nolan relay. They were captain saying Nolan, 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 and not Nolan. Willowdale right now is the story with a big lead.
Yeah, Willowdale is.
That's Ryan Cortez. He's going to hand off to Nick Short there.
They're
right
actually the only thing that's hurting Willowdale is they're hitting the water from. They're so far out ahead. They're hitting water from the people diving in.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of the problem they have. Yeah. Good exchange right now out in lane number 5. Earlton making some noise.
He's going to come back with nothing but foam.
Quinn Clancy is the freestyler for Earlton. They went off in second.
Yeah, who's that, Deerbrook next to him?
That's Deerbrook with Matt Adler.
It's not as safe as I thought.
Yeah, he's going to make it interesting. He may not even come into the screen here, but certainly Nick Short had enough pull there.
Nice.
Good swim. Adler finishing up strong. Lane number 5 is Quinn Clancy, 13. That would be a 4-second
That's a 4-second drop.
All right, we're going to look
well,
at 13.
Willowdale does Cherry Bowl, so I wonder what they did last week.
Good question. Your consolation final for girls 13-14. Tavistock Hills in 1, Woodcrest in 2, Wexford Lees in 3, Deerbrook in 4, Woodstream in 5, and Old Orchard in lane number 6. Your top seed is a 2:15.5. And they will also have, Wexford's going to have Grace Yoon as their breaststroker. We saw her go to town in the individual medley and be your Tri-County champion.
It was vicious.
It was an assassination.
It's just the quality that us breaststrokers have.
That's right.
Just the knack to be able to just.
Breaststrokers are a little different, Bob. You and I know that.
Are you saying that I have issues? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm just saying you're different. I mean,
Yeah,
but
I
you
am
look
way-
nationally, you got the kids, the same kids in your age group ranking is going to be the same ones in your backstroke, your butterfly, and your freestyle. And then there's a whole other group of kids there.
Joey,
the
who's lane
breaststrokers.
4?
Lane number 4 is Deerbrook. That's Callie Reed.
It's a great swim. Great exchange, lane 6. Who was that?
Lane number 6 is Annie Bame
Annie
from
Bame,
Old
yeah.
Orchard.
Who's their breaststroke? Is that Morris?
That should be Emma Bogie from
Yep.
Old Orchard. But it should be Grace Yoon here for
Grace
Wexford
looks
Lees.
great. Look at her.
Is it though?
That's Grace.
Not wearing the same suit she did in the IM though, so she's going for the multiple costume change today?
I guess. Just look for the one who's out in front.
Yeah, that would be it. Yeah, she looks pretty darn good. So.
It's got Carly Griffiths swimming flag. She's going to hang right up to her.
Yep, and
good.
it's still got Elena Leahy. This team should make some noise in the finals right now. Woodcrest 2:15. There's two 2:15s in the final heat. So
they're going to go. They're going to go.
Probably
12.
about a 12. Yeah, I was thinking about the same. Carly Griffith looks very good. She's going to hand off
a new
to
swimmer. She's only been doing a couple years. She really she works hard.
Elena Leahy is your freestyler
Kick,
for
good stop.
Wexford Lees. For Wales, lane number 2 is Woodcrest. That's the team of
you're not
Last,
catching that.
Desanti, Murch, and Cheng. Cheng is the freestyler. They're just fighting for second and third right now. Looks like the Deerbrook anchor of Tori Yost is also going to be making some noise. Going to have a hard time catching the Wexford Lees anchor of Elena Leahy. There she is, looking
They're going to
very
break
strong.
a 10.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They could win this from the next to that heat. Get in.
209.88. Your top seed is a 211. You may have just seen your Tri-County champion right there. Write that down. 209.88.
We don't have any splits on them, did we?
Nope.
I didn't see what.
I was wowed by the swims. I never started my watch. All right,
We're not the best team in the country for nothing there, people.
Here's your championship final for girls 13-14 medley relay. Lane 1 is Sunnybrook. Lane 2, Wedgwood. Lane 3, Haddon Glen. Lane 4 is Pomona. Lane 5 is Greenfields. Lane 6 is Winona.
Just let it know, 209.88.
209.88.
The time to beat.
And it was a very impressive swim for Wexford Lees. Look for Fenska probably out in lane 3 for the early lead. Also, who's that out in 5? That's
Lane 4 is Adams. She's a good swimmer too.
Right, Emma Chambers right now for Greenfields is giving
Lane
Greenfields
5
a
is
lead.
that?
Yeah, that's Emma
number 1,
Chambers.
Joey.
Lane number
That's
1
Sunnybrook, isn't it?
is
That's Old
Holly
Orchard.
Robinson.
Yep.
Holly Robinson also looking very good, but it's going to be Emma Chambers probably. Lane 4 pushing is Julia Adams. She'll be handing off to Allie Wagner.
Lane 5's got it though. Who's lane 5?
That's Emma Chambers. She's the 3rd seed in backstroke. Beautiful exchange out there in lane number 1 for Sunnybrook. That's Olivia
Wonderful.
Trasser taking
Wagner's underwater pull was great. So's lane 5.
Lane 5 is Carahano.
Who's lane 3?
Lane 3 is Haddon Glen. That's Emily Parkinson. You got
All
Gracie.
3, 4, and 5 are great swims.
You got Margot Kazarowski and Gracie Flacco on the end of Haddon Glen.
4 and 5 look great. Look
If I
at
remember
Maddie.
correctly, Haddon Glen won this when they were 11 and 12 girls. I think we had trouble holding Marie Flacco back, if I'm not mistaken. So look
I don't
for
know
Haddon
who
Glen.
that is from Wedgwood, but they just had a hell of a leg. Who's in Wedgwood?
That's Ava Brzezinski. No
Wow.
surprise. No surprise.
That's unbelievable.
So Wedgwood's butterfly is Sophia Rollo.
Sophia's got a good fly.
Out in lane number 4, Pomona, Erin Barrett looks good, and she's going to hand off to Emily Wisniewski.
Interstate aerials.
Also out in lane 5, Maria Wills looks good. 3 across, 4 across right now. Lane 2, Haddon Glen is still making some noise. That's Margot Kazarowski,
Joey,
Gracie Flacco.
they're going to have to come in under a 30. She's got to come in 29.
That's Gracie Flacco on the lead. She's capable of going 29.
Come on, click the watch. Click the watch over. Come on. You got a watch on it?
No, I do not.
Nah, they're not going to do it, Joey. Willowdale's going to win it.
I mean, Wexford?
Wexford, I'm sorry. Wexford is going to be your winner.
Pomona's closing.
Oh!
Wexford.
Oh no!
Second.
209.
And there's a tie for second. Wexford tied for second. Haddon Glen, the team of Fenska, Parkinson,
Wow.
Kazarowski, and Flacco are your winners. But from the first heat, Wexford leads ties your second place
Do we
team,
have
Pomona.
what was Wexford's official time?
Well, I'm not sure, but I know on the board, and that, unless it gets overridden. Here's your 13-14 boys. Greenfields is 1, Pomona 2,
So
Earlton
she came back
3.
here in 29, Joe.
Yes, she did. Just enough. That's Gracie Flacco, lovely young lady. Greenfields 1, Pomona 2, Earlton 3, Brookside 4, Kingston lane number 5, and Willowdale is lane number 6. This is your consolation
Nice start,
final.
Jack Lilly in lane 2.
Absolutely for Pomona.
Yep. Look at that nice turnover. Could be a little quicker.
Also out in lane number 6 looks pretty good. That's Andrew Mayer
short.
from Willowdale. He's going to hand off to Jesse Kiesel. And Pomona's going to be Michael Gosden in lane number 2.
That's a great swim by Jack Lilly.
Watch out for lane number
Finish
4
strong.
for Louis
Nice, Jack.
Cedeno. We got somebody swimming butterfly in lane number 6.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I'm not sure what that's all about, but that would be a disqualification, so
What
let's
lane
move
is
on.
that?
That's lane number 6.
Who is that?
Willowdale. See what they're doing? I don't
Yeah, if
know
it was a
quite
free
what's up.
relay, it'd be fine.
But it's not. So right now your leader should be
Pomona.
lane number 3.
Oh, Joe.
Is that Earlton or Pomona? It's Pomona. Pomona, Danny Campbell right now is in your butterfly in lane number 2.
That is Danny Campbell's nephew. Danielle Willard's nephew.
Yep. It looks like Willowdale only has 3 guys, and they just did their relay without their breaststroker, and they put another guy up. So they just want to get their splits there.
Well, why not? You'd have to scratch. So
I guess, I don't know.
it's not for us to say.
Lane
Who's
number
doing
2.
freestyle? Who's freestyle for Pomona?
Pomona is Ryan McAndrews.
Yeah, but who's that next to him in lane 3?
Lane number 3 is Earlton. That was Jack Marble in butterfly and Griffin Balky in lane for Earlton's your freestyler. Will Pomona have enough? They do have a lead going. Yeah, it looks like he's going to get reeled in.
I don't know, Joey. He sees him now.
Yeah, he does. Probably going to have just enough. Real good swim out for Brookside. Brookside
207,
coming
good
back
job,
from the
Pomona.
dead. That was David Burr.
Pomona did a nice job. They led that from the complete.
Absolutely. That's
Complete
Lily
race.
Gosden, Campbell, and McMahon.
Jack Lilly had a great
And McAndrews' defense, he saw him coming and he did not change his stroke.
No,
he didn't
do
panic.
anything.
He kept himself together.
He
That's
kept it
very
nice and
impressive.
long. He didn't speed up or nothing. You're right, Joe.
All right, lane number 1 for your championship
It's gonna
final.
be Tenby Chase's
Woodstream
race.
might be. Lane number 2, Wedgwood. Lane number 3, Tenby Chase. Lane number 4,
Look at
Winona.
that record, though.
Lane number 5, Deerbrook, and lane number 6 is Old Orchard.
That record's a 155. It doesn't tell you who it was, though.
Might be that Westwood team from a couple years ago.
Or Deerbrook, either one.
Deerbrook, yeah, Deerbrook's had some good ones. Let's get some splits here. We'll watch Tempe Chase. Team of Fong, Wilkerson, Dragon, and Laback.
That is the complete Westwood relay that came over.
Well, that's not a problem. You know, where were those kids supposed to go? And I think it makes sense.
You know
that
what?
if they were a
If
team,
anybody was to talk to me about this, as much as I love everybody, and I understand the fact that some people may have lost spots, but they didn't want their club to close. They wanted to be at Westwood.
and they wanted to stay together. They're teammates, so why not move as a team? That's perfectly logical.
And Teddy Chase is going to profit in this when the standings come out.
We're looking at Josh
What's
Fong.
this? That's not Fong, is it?
Yeah, it's got to be.
That was Fong.
Who else is going 26-7, 27-6?
Yeah.
I had 27-6, so we're right now in the water.
You know what? But that breaststroker next
Patrick
to him,
Wilkerson.
that Winona breaststroker.
That's Matt Murphy. That's Greg Murphy's son, Matt.
I would worry about Winona here.
With Jaramillo and Roman Henry at the end?
I
Yeah,
would.
absolutely. Tempe is swimming in
I'm
the lead,
actually
though.
going to have to throw
There goes
this out
Matt
on a
Murphy.
limb. I'm going to give this to Winona now.
Wow, Matt Murphy just had an awesome swim.
Great exchange.
Breaststroker was 35, and
Let's see the.
so I'm guessing Murphy just split probably about a 31. He's
Wow,
headed to Gloucester Catholic. I know Kevin and Nancy are thrilled to have him, along with his older sisters.
Yeah, this is going to be.
That's Richard Jaramillo right now. It's going to be Winona. So it was Porter, Murphy, Jaramillo, and Roman Henry.
Yeah, you're not getting caught.
No, Jaramillo looked good.
Nice start. A little flat.
29-9, so Jaramillo had to be 27. 28 low.
Watch Tempe come on here, though, Joe.
Yeah, Matt Laback or Andrew Laback.
Oh,
No, but I mean, Roman Henry.
I'm going to end up eating my words.
No,
here.
I don't think he's going to get him. It's going to be close. I don't think he's going to get him.
Joe, he's got him.
Not quite enough. Just enough for Winona.
Oh! They said lane 3?
I had
They
him
said lane
split.
3. Hurry up, check the Dolphin.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. 158-1, 157-9.
Are you kidding me?
I think it was 4. I think it was
Three?
one on a 57-9.
It's official. Treese Curvin has said it was lane 3, so it's official.
Wow. Well,
right,
you know,
Treese?
she knows a few things.
Treese Curvin
Is that
has
lane
made it
3, Teresa?
official. Get
Come
the
on.
camera on Treese
Yeah,
Curvin.
yeah,
Now
get
we
her.
know exactly what it was.
Yeah.
What did it come up, Joe? Did Dolphin come up or no?
Yeah.
What did it say? Did it say Tempe?
Unofficially, it was Winona. 57-9 to 58-1. And I would have called it Winona as well. So this is your 15-18
They're all
girls.
saying lane 3, and lane 3 was Tempe.
Right. So I think it was Winona, but not by much. But we'll find out. We'll get the
Who do you
official
have?
results in a little while.
Let's get a professional here.
All right.
Treese Curvin, what do you have there?
Hey, we got 15-18 girls swimming. We got Winona, Woodstream in 1, Earlton 2, Fox Hollow 3. Mackie O'Connor is going to probably be your leader here in Fox Hollow, lane 3. There
looks
she
good.
is. Allie Gosden in 4 for Winona, for Pomona. Haddon Glen in 5 and Wedgwood in 6. But that's Mackie O'Connor split.
Joe, who's
29-8.
lane 1?
Just
Who's lane 1 from
just a
Woodstream?
pedestrian. That would be Nikki Broom.
That's a great swim for her, too.
They still have Jamie Bound waiting in the wings as their butterflyer.
This is Fox Hollow, huh?
This is Nicolette Warrington, and she's got Claire McFadden and
Who's the
Erin
breaststroke
Kay.
for Pomona?
Pomona is Maggie Caputo.
Who's the butterfly for Pomona?
Pomona's butterfly is Madeline Rao. If I'm saying that right.
Yeah, you are. And who is the butterfly for Fox Hollow?
Fox Hollow's butterflyer is none other than Claire McFadden.
She looks great.
Now watch out for Haddon Glen here.
Who's over lane 1, though, Joey?
Sophie Fontaine. Lane 1 is Woodstream. That's Jamie Bound, as I said. Jamie Bound making it interesting. Looks like Woodstream will be coming in second right now. Fox Hollow still on the lead. That's Claire McFadden. Erin Kay is still, but look at her getting railed in.
Great start, lane 1.
Lane 1 is Brianna Gleason from Woodstream.
Streaming live.
This is going to be pretty tight. She's got to have a good turn.
Nah, she's got it. Fox Hollow's got this.
I think
without
you're right.
problem.
Think you're right.
See how nice and long she was off of that? That makes
Very
everything.
patient, very patient. Look for lane 5, though. Closing strong in lane 5 is Abigail Miller.
Woodstream kind of short stroke, but really great kick. Woodstream coming in for a second.
207.05 for Fox Hollow. Very impressive swim.
Now Woodbine's got the Coles and Kavanaugh.
That
This is gonna be
time right
nice.
there would hold up as your top seeded time. Watch for the Winona team. So Woodbine is Cowell, Kavanaugh, and Foley. Foley as an anchor is pretty killer.
Yeah.
I'm going to get splits on them. You got 1 is Deerbrook, 2 is Greenfields, 3 is Woodbine, 4 is Winona. They had an epic duel with Greenfields at the Gloucester County meet. Pheasant Run is 5 and Old Orchard is 6 for your top seed. Still has to beat that 207.05 that got thrown down by Fox Hollow in the first heat. I know both Greenfields and Winona went 205s at the Peach Bowl. But that was also
Watch Old
indoors.
Orchard out here too with Kayla Gagnon.
Yes. Carissa Campbell, Nicole Harms, Kayla Gagnon, and Megan Miller. There are some pretty strong teams looking here. Out in lane number 2, Marissa Haino from Greenfields looks pretty good. She's going to hand off to Kira Schwerzler. Winona's Olivia Can is always in the middle of
Who's
things.
lane 1, Joe?
Lane number 1
That's
is
Deerbrook.
Gabriella Gligger from Deerbrook.
Lane 3 came in though.
Lane 3,
Oh, that's
Grace
it.
Kowal.
Oh,
Grace
Grace.
32.06.
This Molly.
Yes, this will be. Yeah, this is. We
Molly
got
to
Cowell to
Foley.
Kavanaugh to Foley. That's going to be tough to beat, especially on the lead right
All
now.
right, lane 1
number
is up there,
1,
Joey.
that's Jenna Masiska, and she's going to hand off to Lindsay Monaco and Shannon Feely. Right now, Coles. You got Team Cowell giving the lead, but Deerbrook making some real noise. Also, Kira Schwerzer from Greenfields pulling up. Greenfield's going to be in second, handing off to Annie Hughes.
Begley
Cowell
from
for the-
Pheasant Run had a nice swim.
Yes, she did. She's going to hand off to Alyssa Cherubino. That's Lauren Kavanaugh.
Woodbine's is going to be a little bit too much.
I think you're right, but we'll
Oh,
see.
he got caught on the wall there.
Lane number 1 is Lindsay Monaco. Lane number 2 is Annie
What a
Hughes.
great wall she
Lane
had.
number
Even
3 is
getting
Lauren
caught on there.
Kavanaugh. You got Ann
Lauren, what a
Foley.
great underwater.
She's your second seed in the 100 freestyle. She's going in with a lead out in lane number 6. Also, that was
Nice
Kayla
start.
Gagnon.
That was a great
That was
start.
a 31.30.
Kayla had a great fly.
Yes, she did.
Wow, Foley's just
Out
shining.
in lane 6,
see
Megan
her?
Miller. Yeah, she looks good. Very poised.
See that turn?
Lane number 6 looks good.
What's the record here, Joe? 201? Oh, not maybe. Close.
Foley just split a 25.4.
Look at Pheasant Run come in there.
Pheasant Run came up huge.
That was Lily Black. Was that,
That was
Lily Black?
Black. Yeah, it had to be.
Nice swim. Pheasant Run.
Pheasant Run, the team of
That was
Plughorn,
impressive.
Begley, Cherubino,
That
and
was
Lily
impressive.
Black. Pheasant Run pulled second there, didn't they? But that was all Woodbine, Kowal, Kavanaugh, and Foley. Foley
Big
finished
boys.
up with 25.4. Lane 1 for your last medley relay consolation final is Brookside. Lane 2, Greenwood Park. Lane 3, Charleston. Lane 4, Deerbrook, or Downs Farms. Lane 5, Voorhees. And lane 6, Willowdale. Look for Voorhees to make a little bit of noise
That's
here. I wouldn't
nice
be
to see that
surprised.
thing true. Is that Charleston, lane 3?
I believe that's Charleston, yes. Massandaro should be, he's going to hand off to Marcelo Garber. So they're no joke. They got Montesanti and Evan Rake in there. Charleston should be pretty good. Lane 2, Greenwood Park. Zach Emerson's going to hand off to Matt Mills. Looked like Greenwood Park. That was Zach Emerson. Yeah, sure, absolutely. That's no joke. That was Max Knoll. That's no surprise. Jerry Joyce now is their breaststroker. They got John Costa and Bryce Wagner. So Voorhees should make some noise here in the first heat.
John Costa's a great swimmer. Great little butterflyer.
Absolutely. Greenwood Park right now I think is on the lead, but they're being pushed really hard by Marcelo Garber from Charleston. I think it's got to be Charleston and also Voorhees. Pulling up now also is lane number 4. That was Tyler Tedesco from Downs Farm. He's going to hand off to Zach Volm. Sean Phineas is Downs Farms anchor. He's no joke either, Bob.
Charleston there, though.
Charleston, that's Nick Montesanti, and he's going to hand off to Evan Rakin. They've got a good anchor. But right now they're being pushed really hard by Dino Buffetta from Greenwood Park. They got Scott Emerson as their anchor.
I'm impressed with Charleston. They came back up on it. Greenwood Park had this. Look at Downs Farms in here now. Look at that. That's a great swim. Who's the butterfly for Downs Farms?
Downs Farms butterfly was
That was a
Zach
great swim
Bulb,
by him.
and he's got Sean Phineas. Look at them churn the water, and this is only the consolation.
Johnny
final.
Costa's in there.
Yeah, it is. Going to be lane 3, I think. That's Charleston's Evan Rakin. He looks good.
I don't know. Look at Greenwood Park.
Lane 2,
Greenwood
that's
Park.
Scott Emerson.
Downs Farms, come on.
Downs Farms, Sean Phineas.
Oh!
Who was it? It was lane 3,
Yeah.
but not by much.
That was great.
151.95. The 152.18,
Good swim, boys. Good
So that would be
swim.
the Masandaro, Garber, Montesanti, and Rakin. But now let's watch the one we've been waiting for. That would be the championship final, your boys 15-18. Lane number 1, Pomona. Lane 2 was Winona. Lane 3, Tempe Chase. Lane 4, Greenfields. Lane 5 is Wedgwood, and lane 6 is Pheasant Run. Tempe Chase's team is, watch for Luke Snyder here in lane number 4. He's not doing individuals, he's just doing the relays.
Take your mark.
Scott Azark, I believe is how you say the
Matt Skatarzik.
Skatarzik from Tempe Chase. He'll hand off to Alabone. Fong and Pedrick are the anchors. So Tempe Chase is
Tempe
close.
Chase is
Gonna be
stacked
tough to
third
beat.
and fourth.
Watch for
You have to have a humongous
Winona's
lead.
Matt Grubb was a huge difference maker in the medley relay at the Peach Bowl.
And 537 subs and more. We thank you. 537
You need a lead like no other going into fly.
Lane number 6.
for the lead.
Tommy Schur also looked great. That was 27-2. Working hard now is
Not going to be
Nathan.
enough.
Nathan Jess. Matt Grubb should give Winona a lead right now, as he did before. Out lane number 6 is Pheasant Run. That's Reed Greer. Bradford Pendino.
Who's that over in lane 2, Joey?
Lane 2 is none other than Winona. That's Matt Grubb. That's right where they should be. He's
Yeah, but
gonna hand off to
Alabone's
Ben
in there.
Young.
Tempe Chase is close enough. Alabone's there.
Now Tempe's far behind. I got a
No,
split
they're
going.
not. They are, but watch. Because now you got Fong. The Fong's going to come in, and not only do you have Fong, you got Pedrick, and Pedrick's number 1 and free. So Alabone was just where he needed to be for them.
Well, let's see what happens here. Gervasi also in fly for Winona's got a
Right
big
there,
lead.
Joey.
Look at Fong. Here he
Yeah,
comes.
I told you,
So
it's
it's
all
going to
over
be
now.
Pedrick against Owen McNamara. Wow. I just got Fong at a 23-8.
Yeah, Pedrick's got it already. Do they break a 50? I don't know.
Yeah, they probably should. They're at 24 right now. 24 puts them at a 48. It's a question whether they break a 48. Pedrick's smoking. Pedrick was 23-0. Winona's second. Greenfield's third. Really looking forward to that free relay.
But what people don't understand is Katarzik and Alabone did their job.
Absolutely.
Those are two non-winner
That's
swimmers.
beautiful.
Alabone is a soccer player. Katarzik is a lacrosse player.
When you got a
So-
23-8 is for butterfly, you can cover a lot of mistakes.
But they were there. They got him in enough.
But you know what? That's why it's a team event there. It's beautiful, man. It's
Yep.
good stuff.
I'm proud of those boys. It's very good.
Beautiful relay and great win for the host club, Tenby Chase. Now we're gonna switch ends with our timers.
Freestyle.
All right, so we're through the medley relays. Let's check the team scores right now. I'm gonna pull this up on the live stream.
There is no end to your talents.
Well, it's thank God for digital technology. Checking it out. They got me like doing my phone on the live
You
stream.
look
Hi,
great,
everybody.
man.
Yes,
You look great.
I'm not as good looking as you are, though, Bob.
I've
It's
got.
not- you're a
I'm-
tough act to follow.
I'm an original owner, but I'm not garage kept like
So
you.
we're
You're an
looking
original
at-
owner, garage kept.
We're
I've
looking
got some weather beating on
team
me.
scores. Probably Wedgwood by plenty. That's what I'm guessing. So I know Touchback keeps it up to date.
Is Tempe top 5, like you said?
Tempe should be. I mean, based on you know, certainly after the IMs. I don't know if they can maintain.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen.
Not quite sure how I've got
Studio One for
ranking and team name. Let's go back to team scores, maybe update. See what we can come up with. Don't have much right now.
Right in their tab.
All right. These are what I did on the iPad before. We're going to go back to the meet home and try going to team scores. See if that does what we needed to. We can always ask Ryan. I'm gonna unplug over here and ask Ryan if he can pass us some team scores. All right, we want to find out where we are. Okay.
Do there.
Give me a second. Ryan Hahn, who's running the computer console. I'll be right back.
Are we waiting? Is everybody set? Should we announce the freestylers?
Like a fruit cup would be perfect. Fruit cup would be great. Yeah, fruit cup's perfect. Bob, you want something to eat?
Pretzel and soda.
All right, they're feeding us right now.
Joey, I
Thank you very
didn't
much.
announce the freestylers.
All right, you got Ellen Schaefer, Greenwood Park, Peyton Chesham from Sunnybrook, Elise Lehman from Wedgwood in 3, Kaylin Jackson from Haddon Glen in 4, Sarah Lodge from Chestnut Run in lane 5, and Aaron Cortez from Willowdale in lane number 6. This will be fast. This will be furious. This will be adorable.
Who's the fastest swimmer ever from Chestnut Run?
Chestnut Run. There were a couple really good ones.
His mother was coach for a long time.
Go ahead, get me.
Craig Naylor.
Greg Naylor.
Remember, he was up there. I don't know. Is there anybody
couple
faster
girls went through the Woodstown program that were like super fast.
Faster than Craig?
Not in sprints, but they were more distance girls.
That's the high school that goes there, Woodstown?
Yeah. I mean, it's really right around the corner from Woodstown High School. If you're driving down.
Does Woodbury swim against Woodstown?
Yeah, we actually swam them in a double duel this year. That's where we're actually Gateway Woodbury. So we combined with the Gateway.
So you were with that Audubon Collingswood?
Yeah. We worked at it a couple years ago. It's been since 2003. Since
You like that?
Love it. The kids get to know one another over the course of the season. It becomes like lifelong friendships from different schools.
Should be nice. Who's that over there in lane 4 is taking it out?
Lane number 4 would be Kaylin Jackson, also Aaron Cortez in 6.
Lane 6, Joey.
Hard to see from here. Let's read the board. It was lane number 4, Kaylin Jackson. All right, now we saw Sienna Kudlis do such a great job in that medley relay. She's in lane number 1 for Greenwood Park. Kylie Ruggieri from Covered Bridges in lane 2. Kylie McMurray from Brookside in 3. Elizabeth Arthur from Sunnybrook in lane number 4. Elizabeth Deeker from Tempe Chase in lane number 5. And Charlie Owens from Tavistock Hills in lane number 6.
You got 16-7, 16-9, and then low 17s.
Doing a quick adjustment on the starting system. Mr. Binns is arguably the best in the business. He's working with Dave Katz right now.
They've done this once or twice
Yeah,
before.
it's not their first trip to the rodeo.
They've been to this movie. They know.
Wow, look at lane 5. Tough start for lane number 4, McMurray. Lane 5 is
too, Joey.
Charlie Owens.
Lane
Hard
2.
to tell.
Lane 2, Joe.
Might be lane 2. Hard to tell.
Oh!
It was lane 3. We never called Kylie McMurray, but
Wait, let's see.
her.
Let's see if lane 2 comes up. Nah.
Now she didn't come up, so
Yeah,
we'll
so
see.
check that.
She might not have hit the pad. 2's coming up at 16.7, 16.5.
No, lane 3 is 16.
16.56. So it's going to be real close between 2 and 3. As I said, these are unofficial times.
That was a good swim.
Let's take a look at our 800 boys before we send our timers back to the other end. And lane 1 is Ryan Quinn.
And lane 2 is Jaden Cordova.
Jaden Cordova from
Didn't he swim
Earlton.
that,
Sam Adams from 3. We're
that
going to have a
medley
false
relay?
start here. Yeah, he did. He looked awesome.
Get him back up.
Samuel Adams from lane number 3. Trey Hartzell. Sam Adams is from Pomona. Trey Hartzell is lane number 4 from Sunnybrook. Braden Falcone from Barkley Farms is in lane number 5. And Brendan Gill, who we saw looking very strong in the medley relay from Sunnybrook.
Good job, boys. Let them go.
Records of 15-3-3.
Very good,
It was
gentlemen,
no
very
false
good.
start. Out in lane number 4, looking really strong, is Trey Hartzell from Sunnybrook. Also out in 2, Jaden Cordova from Earlton. Who's it going to be? Call it, Bob.
I say 4.
Might have been 2. It was 4.
Why?
17-21.
Why do you question me?
Because I have a very
my
obscure view.
authority.
It's like I'm authority 2-2. So yeah, so it's 4 and 2. All right. Now your championship final is going to be Riley Smith from Deerbrook in 1, Quentin Gagner from Wedgwood in lane number 2, Nick Dufresne from Brookside is your top seed in lane number 3. Ben Slaughterer from Woodbine is in lane number 4. George Willard from Pomona is in lane number 5, and Nick Connor from Voorhees is in lane number 6.
Nicholas Connor.
Your
What did you say, Joe?
looks. I'm saying the best start's going to be the winner. Unless we got a good closer. That was a great
start,
in lane number 4.
Who is that?
That was none other
Lane 6,
than
Joe. Lane 6.
It's Nick Connor and Ben Slaughter in lane 4
Lane
from
2 is
Woodbine.
going to win it.
Maybe.
Look how quick they just changed.
Quentin
they just
Gagner.
changed places. Lane 2, lane 2, lane 2, lane 2. And it's, they say lane 4, but let's see if lane 2
Lane
touched
4,
again.
Ben Slaughter.
Oh.
Lane 2 was 15.79. Lane 4 was 73 to 76.
Yeah.
Unofficially, once again, we're getting our backup time show right up here on the board.
So they all broke 16s, Joe.
Wow. Well, 16.
15 is impressive.
Yeah. All 3 run 15.
15 is extremely impressive because 16 is a great time.
Even I think I'd have a hard time breaking a 15 right now.
20 would be impressive, bro. Who we kidding?
No, there may be 16. 16. Gotta have a dive though, not from a push.
All right, do you break a minute in 100?
Oh no. Oh no.
Do you break a minute into 75?
Maybe if I get like a half an hour break in between 25s, I can still break a minute. Maybe.
Are you kidding me? Oh, time 25s?
Yeah, time 25.
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't have to go from a dive 4 times, but from a push at least. But I need at least 15 minutes break in between. I got like a little stopwatch
Suzanne,
right on my wrist.
That was a great fly leg by Kayla. It was a very, very good swim.
She's almost as cute as her mother.
She gets it from her dad, right?
There is no small amount
Where's
of
your
trash
dad
talk
at? Tell
available.
your dad I said hi. All right.
Now we're moving to
There's
50s.
Rafael right there.
That's right. 50 freestyle girls 9 and 10. This is event 19.
I love the turns. I'm a big fan of the turns.
Absolutely. We're going to look at
I'm
Emma
glad at the 800s and the 25s,
Dimter
but I
from
love the
Woodcrest
turns.
in lane number 1. Isabella Vale from Greenwood Park in lane number 2. Abigail Simcoe from Greenfields in lane number 3. Campbell Willard, we just saw her little brother Georgie in the heat before, in lane number 4 from Pomona. Casey Gadzinski from Greenwood Park is in lane number 5, and Ava Pfeiffer from Wedgwood is in lane number 6. This is your consolation final for event number 19. We are rolling along. We got smooth sailing, and they're bringing us snacks. Things could be a lot worse, Bob.
I like snacks.
Nice, there's Mr.
Rappel, there he is.
is.
Where's the camera? No camera, Mr. Rappel? Come on. You
No,
gotta have
he's
Mr. Rappel.
He's
on
a
the camera.
fine-looking man. Look at
He's a
him.
wonderful man. Tri-County owes a lot to Mr. Rappel. Old Orchard forever. Ooh, otters, Joe.
That's right. They swim like they otter.
I can say otters now, but like in the late 70s and early 80s, as a Riverdale person, you didn't say
No.
otters. There was nothing positive that you said back
No,
then.
absolutely not. Yeah,
Those were some vicious. I know people look at like tough. Oh, swimmers, it was crazy. No, that was like violently crazy back in the day, was it not?
It wasn't quite as bad as like what was the Will Ferrell movie where they had like the knife fight and everything?
Anchorman, yeah.
Anchorman, yeah. There wasn't quite
Well,
on
there
that
was no
level.
weapons involved.
Yeah,
It was-
like everyone, no arms were detached from from torsos.
Yeah, it was broken up before that.
All right, so we got Dimter, Vale, Simcoe, Willard, Gadzinski, and Pfeiffer.
Is that Mike's daughter?
That's it. He's standing right over her lane right there. If you look at him, he's in prime position
Look at
to
him.
praise his daughter, right,
Yes.
Michael?
She's up there too. Look at her.
Yeah, she looks good right now. Look like
See the
2 and
turn.
5.
Great
That's
turn.
Vale and Gadzinski, teammates from Greenwood Park. Bodes well for that Greenwood Park relay. Might be Abby Simcoe coming back in the second lap, though.
Gadzinski's there. We're Greenwood Park.
Simcoe is long.
Greenwood
Let's
Park,
see if
lane
she's
two,
got
lane
that
two, lane
finish.
two, lane two. Oh,
3,
lane two.
2.
Again, you question my authority.
33-37.
Again.
But if you want to call yourself Cartman, I'm all for that.
Next is our championship final.
Hey, here's our championship final for event 19. In lane 1 is Julia Fanning from Woodstream. Lane 2 is Allie Dufresne from Brookside. Audrey Seeger from Wedgwood is in lane number 3. Mira Sholivar, she looked awesome in the relay from Sunnybrook in lane number 4.
Her backstroke is
Allie Albuquerque from Woodcrest. I'm guessing that would be Allie. I got AL. I don't think her parents named her Al. We got Gabriella Andrus from Brookside in lane number 6. That's Fanning, Dufresne, Seeger, Sholivar, Albuquerque, and Andrus is your championship final for event 19, girls 9 and 10 freestyle.
This is a great race.
Your record from Ayana Opong from Barkley is 28.81.
Remember her?
Oh yeah,
Remember that butterfly?
long and amazing. Right now, lane number 3 looks very good. That's
Lane 6, Joey.
Seeger, and lane
Lane
6 is
6?
Andrus from Brookside.
Lane 3 is out. Who is 3?
With a time of 1:47.81.
3 is your top seed, Audrey Seeger from Wedgwood. She's seeded with a 30.68. It's my fruit cup. Okay.
What is this, Joey? Look at this.
Beautiful swim, 30.95 right in her seed time. She is your Tri-County champion. That would be the lovely Miss Audrey Seeger from Wedgwood in lane number 3. Now we're looking at boys at 9 and 10. Jack Boehm from Old Orchard, lane 1. Tommy
Watch Owen
Popoff.
Gagner.
Yep. Tommy Popoff in 2 from Greenfields. Owen Gagner, as you said, we'll keep an eye on him in lane number 3 from Wedgwood. Trey Cottrell in lane number 4 from Earlton. Will Curtis in lane 5 from Wedgwood. And Connor Freikholm from Tavistock Hills in lane number 6.
33-9. 9 and 10.
Didn't get- and
33-9.
that didn't even make the finals.
Swimmers, please step up.
Unbelievable.
Take your mark.
In lane number 1 from
Clean
Old
Faster
Orchard.
and faster, aren't
Very
they, Joey?
clean
They're getting
start.
faster and faster.
In lane number 2 from Greenfields.
Gagner looks good right now. He's being pushed by Tommy Popoff in lane number 2.
Is Trey Cottrell. Lane 5 from Wedgwood.
And lane 6 looks good too. That would be Connor Freikholm from Tavistock Hills. Looks like Gagner is going to have it though, unless something really strange happens in the last half lap. Earlton's Cottrell is closing.
Look at Earlton. Earlton's
Lane
got it.
6 Tavistock looks also good.
Oh, who was it?
Lane
Yeah,
4
Earlton.
was Cottrell with that great second
Yeah, it was a great
lap.
swim.
Please exit the pool.
Your swimmers in your championship final for event 20 boys 9 and 10 freestyle. Bennett Wright from Wedgwood, Luke Mumma from Pheasant Run, Peter Grafeo, lane 3 from Covered Bridge, Henry McFadden from Wedgwood in lane number 4, Matthew Sohn from Covered Bridge in lane number 5, and Jack Kramer from Willowdale in lane number 6.
From Willowdale is Jack Kramer.
Your Tri-County record is a 30.05 from Nolan Jess. Peter Grafeo, your top seed, comes into 31.18. Anybody look, in the words of George Breen, particularly swimmerish?
Take your mark.
Oh, man.
I've heard in baseball they call him hitterish, so you know.
Wow. Swimmerish.
Swimmerish.
You know what? He can look at
Swimmerish.
you. He can look at someone
Look,
fully
this is
dressed.
the fruit they brought me. Isn't that awesome?
It is.
It's supposed to be a cup.
George
but
Breen can look at somebody fully dressed walking down the street and realize what kind of
Swimmerish.
swimmer he is.
Yeah. And he's usually right, too. It's pretty awesome.
Lane 3, who is that, Joey?
That would be our top seed.
Are we going to
Peter
break
Grafero from-
31?
Maybe.
Who's Wedgwood? Wedgwood.
Closing is Wedgwood's Henry McFadden.
Nope. Nope. Oh, 30.7, yes.
It was Wedgwood's Henry McFadden with the win.
30.0 is the record.
Right. Now we're moving to girls 11 and 12. Alexandra Brown from Earlton in lane number 1. Amanda Marsh from Haddontown in lane number 2. Laura Powers in lane number 3 from Earlton. Amelia Wright in lane number 4 from Wedgwood. Jade Eldred in lane number 5 from Pheasant Run. And Tabitha Thorpe from Earlton in lane number 6. This is your consolation final for event 21. Girls 11 and 12, 50 freestyle.
I
Your
like to see
record
Jade
is...
Eldred come out of this.
Yep.
I think she had. I think she wanted to swim faster yesterday, and I think she could have.
She looked good in the relay.
Amanda Marsh. Lane 3 from Earlton.
Professor Run closing. That was awesome. There's 11 and 12 girls.
Amelia Wright. Lane 5 for Pheasant Run is Jade Eldred. And in lane 6 for Elton.
Great turn in lane number 4 for Amelia Wright from Wedgwood. It's hers to win if she can hold them off.
I think Wedgwood's got it.
Not by much. Good closing speed in lane number 3.
Oh, 3 just got that
Laura
underwater
Powers,
touch.
Earlton.
Swimmers, please.
Maybe they'll put it up on the board.
Next is our girls 11,
That,
12,
if it comes out correctly, that's 1/100th of a second difference between those two swimmers.
Dearbrook is Abby Zane. Lane 2 from Wedgwood.
Who do you got on this one, Joey?
Juliana Wall looked awful good in the relay, but so did Catherine Skelly. So it's anybody's race. Abby Zane looked great. So Zane is in 1. Catherine Skelly from Wedgwood's in lane number 2. Juliana Wall from Pheasant Run is your top seed,
Got a Sheehan in there
28.99.
also.
Emily Lynch from Brookside's in lane number 4. Kaylee Sheehan from lane number 5, Stratford. And Hope Haney in lane number 6 from Fox Hollow.
28.9 is impressive for 11.
For Sobolewski, yeah, she ended up being a great basketball player. She was on that relay with Kara Swift, if I'm not mistaken.
Skelly's out there.
In 6th place, over
Skelly had a great start.
Lane 5, Sheehan also looks really good. Skelly's going to be on the lead. Yes, she is, right there. Right now it's Skelly and Sheehan. Skelly and Sheehan, 5 and 2. We're up for an upset here, maybe.
Pheasant Run.
Maybe. Look at them straight across the board. Even lane 1 looks really right in the middle of the mix.
Lane 2.
Lane 2, Catherine
Yeah, but check
Skelly.
lane 3. See, this lane 3 on. Oh, how about that? Wow.
95 and 98. 96. Well, right now, unofficially, it looks like lane 3 was your winner. Well, that's going to come down to some times here. I'm not sure. But that was incredibly close between Wall, Skelly, Lynch. Abby Zane also in lane number 1 looked great. Kaylee Sheehan in 5. Here's 11-12 boys. Danny Deaver in lane 1 from Gibbstown. Julian Faust from Covered Bridge in 2. Robbie Sims, who we saw in the relay, looking awesome in lane number 3. Matt Adler, also from Dearbrook, looked great. Aiden Van Estendal from Haddon Glens in lane number 5. I believe it's Aiden. And lane number 6 is Luke Volkman from Brookside. This is your consolation final 4. Boys 11 and 12. Dead heat right now. What do you got, Bob?
I don't have anybody right now, to tell you the truth.
Maybe
lane 1
3
looks good.
Sims.
Look at 1, Joey.
4 is closing really fast. That's Matt Adler.
Aiden Sims going to hold it off. Lane 1.
Robbie Sims.
Keep that stroke a little bit longer, and it's you.
30.1.
Next, swimmers, please exit the pool.
Ty.
Your championship final. It's going to be Cole Jennings. What did Teresa just tell you?
Teresa said it was a tie.
Wow, for the 11-12
For the
girls?
11-12 girls.
I'm not surprised the way it came out on the board. Cole Jennings is in lane number 1 from Winona. Liam Quick from lane 2 is Georgetown. Ryan Hoger from Woodstream is in lane number 3. Caden Balky from 4 is Earlton. Nicholas Pizzella from Willowdale is lane 5. And Aiden Dole from Wexford Lees. This is your championship final for event 22, boys 11 and 12, 50 freestyle.
State your mark.
Who won the start?
I think lane 6 did, to tell you the truth.
Maybe 2 or 3 look good. That's Aiden Dold. Liam Quick from Georgetown also looking good.
I don't know if
Might be
I'm
lane
thinking
4
it's lane
right
6
now.
because it's right in front of us, but it's looking fast.
Caden Balky from Earlton had a great turn.
Who's in lane 5 or lane 4?
Lane 4 is Balky from Earlton.
Yep.
Closing strong in 3
That was a great swim.
Hoger from Woodstream. but I
Balky went
believe
28. He dropped this almost a second.
Wow. John Masler's 26-1 is going to stay for a while, though. Wow. Yeah. Holy cow. Here's your 100 freestyle, the first of 4 events with 100. Kate Zane in lane number 1 from Dearbrook is your first swimmer in the consolation final. She'll be followed by Emma Chambers in 2, who looks so good in the medley relay. For Greenfields, Annie Bain from Old Orchard also looked good in the medleys. Brianna DeSanti from Woodcrest is in 4. Shannon Rao from Pomona is in lane number 5, and Ava Snyder is in lane number 6.
Lane 2 had a great start.
Yep, she always does. She actually false started in backstroke in the Peach Bowl, but you live by the sword, die by the sword.
Is difficult.
It is difficult, but she did it. Emma just got back from zones in Long Island. As a matter of fact, she drove up from the morning. So let's see. She tends to close really, really well. So if she's close, let's see what
Who's
she's
4,
got.
Joey?
Lane number 4 would be none other than Brianna DeSanti.
That's nice. Turns are okay.
Yep.
Not the greatest, but not bad.
DeSanti also in lane 5. Rao from Pomona looks good.
Rao's actually out there, isn't she?
Yes, she does. Lane number 3, Annie Bame really came back strong.
None of them good turns on none of them.
Watch Emma Chambers close.
Joey, look at this race. Look at this. It could be
Might be
Rowie.
5. I think it's going to be Shannon Rao.
Nope, lane 4. Unless we'll see. Check on the Dolphin.
Lane 4. That would be Brianna DeSanti.
13 to 14, 100-meter freestyle.
There's Mike Gadzinski right there on our screen.
Now in lane number 1,
Fine-looking
from
man.
Glen,
Your
Allison
championship
Fenske.
finals, Allison Fenske from Haddon Glen in lane number 1. Melissa Lowry from Georgetown 2. Margot Kazaroski from Haddon Glen. Holly Robinson from Sunnybrook's 4. Erin Kavanaugh from Woodbine is 5. And Emily Wisniewski from Pomona is lane number 6. We got 3 girls under a minute right now. Lowry, Kazaroski, and Robinson. Your record is Bella Warner's 58.31. Kazaroski went a 58.7.
Let's see that go. 13, 14 girl, go 58. That's
58,
impressive.
yeah.
Dude.
Take your mark.
The results of event number 13.
She's got to be a low 28.
200-meter medley
Out,
relay.
absolutely.
In 6th place, Sunnybrook. In 5th place, Ledgewood. In 4th
Kazaroski's
place,
taking it out
Springfield.
very aggressively.
Tied for
I get you
2nd
25
place,
splits.
Wexford Ladies of
She's out
Pomona.
13.6,
And in 1st
Bob.
place, Haddon Glen with a time of
So
2:09.
is this a 15? This has to be a 15.
Congratulations.
Should be. She's getting pushed pretty hard by
Yeah, who's that
Holly
next to her?
Robinson. That's Holly Robinson.
Get ready, Joe. What do you got?
Results of
14.8, 28.4. I got 28.49. She's right on it. 58.31
She's
is
getting
the
gobbled
record.
up.
Is she? Robinson looks great. Also out in 2, Lowry is no joke either.
What's this 25? Now.
And in 1st place,
15.3. She's still on pace.
13.63.
Beautiful turn out in lane
That was
number
a
5, Erin
beautiful
Kavanaugh. Look out for lane number 2, Melissa Lowry from Georgetown. It's going to be between Robinson and
Head down, put your head down.
Kazaroski. 59.0, 15.2.
9-1.
Kazaroski, 59.1.
Record stays again.
Beautiful splits.
24,
13, 15, 15, 15. You can't ask for much more than that.
Swimmers, please exit.
28.30. Here's your boys 13-14. Your consolation final will be Martin Riddell from Wedgwood. Next to him, his teammate Jacob Tucker from Wedgwood in lane number 2. Dan Porter from Winona in lane number 3. Jack Lilly from Pomona in lane number 4. David Burr, who looked awesome closing that relay for Brookside in lane number 5. And Grayson Wright from Wedgwood. 3 from Wedgwood in the consolation
Jack Lilly
final.
had a tremendous backstroke in the medley. Let's see if he can carry it over in this freestyle. Got a nice start.
Jack Lilly, 8-5 from Brookside.
Burr out in lane 5 is
Lane 2,
really
lane
being
2.
poised. Lane number 2 is Jacob Tucker from Winona,
That was
from
a nice
Wedgwood.
swim. He looks strong.
I'm really impressed with Burr right now in lane number 5. Really, if he's got a back half, he looks very good because he's really
so nice and
poised.
smooth.
Let's see what he's got. Right now, your leader is in
Could
lane
be a little
number 2.
longer on his turns, though, can he?
Probably.
I think 3's in the lead, Joe.
3 is Dan Porter from Winona. Porter really picking up his turnovers. It's going to be between 2 and 3. Who's got the better turn? Porter usually has great walls. Another good one there.
All about the walls.
Well, swimming in the middle of the pool counts for something too. Burr is closing. A little too late.
Wedgwood coach to the scorer's table, or Wedgwood coach?
59-1.
59.1 for Porter. That's right on where he was. He was 59.5 yesterday. Your championship finals, Kevin Burkett from Deerbrook in lane number 1. Richard Jaramillo from Winona in 2. Andrew Pham from Woodstream, seated with a 56.30. Andrew Labak, who we saw look great in the medley relay for Tempe Chase, 56.35. Andrew Mayer from Willowdale is in lane number 5, and Alex Bolin from Woodcrest.
Andrew Pham is the real deal.
Pham,
bro.
yeah, Lieback and Pham should be, they're separated by 5 100ths right now. And Jaramillo's got great underwater work, so watch him push.
I don't know,
Really
Belliconis's record seems pretty safe.
I would
the
think
kid
so.
from Tempe Chase, though, had an incredible leg of the medley relay.
Yeah, he
Remember
did.
that?
Yes, he did.
What is his name?
That's Lieback.
Yes.
Matt Lieback.
I
Right
apologize, Andrew, for not knowing your name. I just know your swim.
now, Andrew Lieback. And right now it's Pham who's taking it
Yeah,
out.
he just looks so strong.
But, you know,
It's the
strong
turn.
and long. Lieback, let's see what he's got for, that's a great
That's a
turn
great
for
turn.
lane 4. Also,
Look at lane
Jaramillo's
5.
right in the middle of things. That would be Andrew Mayer from Willowdale. Looks like Pham's going to be pretty comfortable, though. Good turn, real good turn. Lieback will close, but it should be Pham.
It's not, he doesn't have enough. It's all about the turns, brother.
Good swim, 56.03. That probably would make, yep, almost, that would just about make the consolation final for the boys. Now we're looking for Sophie Fontaine in the finals here to break her, re-break her record. She set it last year, but first we're gonna watch Emily Jones from Winona in lane 1, Caitlin Weatherby from Brookside in 2, Emily Lund from Wexford Lees. She was awesome in the medley relay,
Yes,
wasn't
she was.
In lane number 3, Madison Frank come from Covered Bridge in 4.
I gotta watch Lily
Madeline
Black.
Rao in lane number 5, and Abigail Miller from Haddon Glen
that's
in lane
Lily
number
Thompson.
6. It took a 1:02.6 just to make the finals for girls, and this is the consolation finals.
It's good for Maddie Frank to get in here.
101.8 was her seed.
Sweep now in lane 1 from Winona, Emily Jones. Lane 2 from Brookside.
Taking it out in lane number 4 is Maddie Frank.
Yeah.
Lane 4 from Covered Bridge, Madison Frank.
going out
Lane
hard.
5 from Pomona, Madeline Rowley.
She is on the
And lane
lead, but
6
right
from
next to her is
Madeline
Emily Lund from
Abigail
Wexford
Miller.
Lees. They were out 14-0 on the first lap.
Emily's gobbling her up.
Yeah, very, very smooth and easy. That's easy speed
See,
right
that's
there.
the turn.
Beautiful
See
turn
that
right
turn?
there. Emily Lund from Wexford Lees is looking very strong if she can close the deal right now.
See the last turn.
Yep. Third lap was a 15.8.
Pass the flags.
Beautiful.
Pass the flags.
Maddie Frank took it out hard, but she's got
She
plenty
went
left.
for it, though.
Aggressive, but not outlandish.
Like Emily
15-7,
never,
double O.
never wavered.
Double O.
She
Now
was
that's a
exactly-
textbook swim
yeah.
right there. Now you got Brianna Hatzold from Tenby in lane number 1. Grace Cowell is having a spectacular meet so far in lane number 2. Sophie Fontaine, the class of the field from Haddon Glen, your reigning Tri-County champion and Tri-County record holder. But look out for Ann Foley in lane number 4 from a Woodbine. Lily Black, you said, is a dark horse candidate. Now in lane number 5, she looked great in the
She looked great in the medley relay, didn't she?
And Jamie Bound in lane number 6 is no stranger to the final heat.
Yeah, Brianna Hatzold isn't either.
Yeah,
She's
look,
gotta get it
for
out.
Sophie Fontaine, though. She's got great underwater work. And let's see what she's got.
Lily's going to have the best turn.
Ann Foley should push her, but I think Sophie's going to have a hard. We're going to have a hard time beating Sophie.
Is that Hatzold out there in 1?
Yep, that is Hatzold in 1. 13-2, I had them out.
That was a great turn.
Ann
by
Foley
her.
is really pushing her. Sophie's just got good tempo and good length right now. Foley's going to push her. She's out 27-4, had her 14-2, 27-58 on the board. Foley is closing. Foley is riding really high on top of the water, but Sophie has not lost one iota of her
No.
turnover. Good turn. Wow, good underwater work. Here comes Ann. She's a fighter. Sophie was a 41. She comes
Sophie's
back.
got it.
41.9. She's going to be hard pressed to re-break
Who's
her
in lane
record.
6?
Though. Lane number 6 is Jamie Bound.
It's a great swim. Because she was down to the minute. I know
64.
she's under a minute.
64. She just broke her record by 2/100ths of a second. 56-64, I believe.
2:59.
Consolation final.
Lane
56.
6-minute point.
Yeah. She was 4th. Pretty impressive. Now let's watch them churn some water a little bit. We got boys 15-18 spent 26.
Swimmers, please.
Owen McNamara is your anchor medley relay swimmer from Winona. He's in lane number 1. Nick Montesanti from Charleston looked great in the medley relay. He's lane 2. Kevin Murphy from Wexford is 3. Ryan Gervasi from Greenfield is 4. Murphy. Justin Anderson from Deerbrook is in lane number 5, and Jack Ruggieri from Haddon Glen is in lane number 6.
Kevin Murphy. Lane 4 from Greenfield, Ryan Gervasi. Lane 5 from Deerbrook, Justin Anderson.
Ryan Gervasi's done a great job this year coming back from Rutgers and being one of the assistant coaches for Greenfields.
Lane 3 looks good.
Right now he looks
Murphy.
great. That's Murphy out there in lane number 3, but
Lane
Gervasi is
4
right on him.
What a turn.
Gervasi has really, really good walls. Let's see if he can close the deal. Murphy, Gervasi also out in lane 2. Montesanti from Charleston.
So he
Great
goes,
turn for Gervasi.
if he's going to Rutgers, he's not swimming, correct?
No, that is correct.
So he's going to go a 54, just getting in the water for
Yeah,
the
look at
summer.
him. Look at him close. He's one of the top 3 seeds in butterfly as well.
What'd he go?
55.09.
Getting
Yeah,
in for the...
and won it on the walls. Very, very good swim for Ryan Gervasi. His teammate Matt McSorley is going to be in lane number 1. Sean Phineas, who we saw look great in the medley relay for Downs Farms, is in lane number 2. Ryan Pedrick up in Tempe Chase to be the medley relay champions is lane number 3. He's your top seed. Nick Rosa is your second seed from Kingston in lane number 4. Tim Proctor from Wedgwood is in lane number 5, and Evan Rakin, who also looked great in that consolation final of the medley relay for Charleston, is in lane number 6. So it's McSorley, Phineas, Pedrick, Rosa, Proctor, and Rakin. Got a prediction here, Bob?
Hey, Pedrick.
Yeah, he looks good.
Yeah.
He looked really good in the
Turns
relay.
are good.
Yep, we're going to get his 25 splits. Let's see what he's got.
Take your mark.
Good start.
It's just
He's
so
cleaning
long.
up. He is.
Quick.
Yeah. It's like you can't coach
Who's in lane
height, right?
5?
Lane number 5 is, I was a little early on that, Tim Proctor from Wedgwood. Pedrick right now is putting on a clinic. Proctor's pushing him, but
Rose
Pedrick
is there, too.
Rose is racing for second. He's out 24.96. A lot of coaches would be happy to have somebody be a 24.6 anchor on their medley relay or free relay. He's 24.9 on the first 100. Your record is Jason Rosenbaum's 50.18 from Kingston
That's not gonna get
Estates.
touched.
But Pedrick looks good. Just closing the deal. All alone. Probably 51 high. 52.0, 51.98. 27.0 he came back. Very, very impressive coast-to-coast swim, and he's pretty happy about it as well.
Number 27, the girls 800 25-meter backstroke.
We're going to have a little break here.
Finals.
Nice
was
swim.
good.
That's a great swim.
The snack bar is ready to serve the chicken tenders. If you were looking for chicken tenders, head down there now. Ryan Pedrick.
We're trying to get Ryan Pedrick to come over and talk to us after that race. Looks like he's heading around there. This is going to be awesome.
Ryan Pedrick. Ryan Pedrick to the announcers. Over here, Ryan.
Very nice. Yeah, we're calling him on the PA right now. You got to.
Man, he is. He's sharp as a bowling ball, that boy, man.
Here he comes.
He really is.
Awesome. Here he comes. Now, while we're looking at our 8 and unders, come around. We're going to get you on camera, Ryan, after that awesome swim. Wow.
Man, you are sharp as a bowling ball. You
Very
look
nice.
everywhere except where I
Come on,
told you.
we're gonna get you behind on camera. Here you go. It's good, man.
51.9, huh, bro?
Having
Pretty good. I'm proud of you.
Having a
Very
good day,
proud of
man.
you. How'd you feel?
What were you trying to accomplish there? What was
Talk
your
last, you get in
objective?
here.
I tried to go out hard, see what I can bring home in.
Come down here. Because you're like 7 foot tall.
Jesus, yeah, you're
Good.
like scraping the ceiling here in the tent, man.
Yeah.
How about the medley relay? We love that swim, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, the medley relay was really exciting. We were hoping to win that really bad.
Your turnover was great.
Thank you.
All 3 of your turns.
Yeah, kept it long and
Start
kept
was
your
there.
tempo going. You got to
very
be
proud
happy
of
with
you.
that swim.
51.9 is a very, very good swim for you.
That's your
Very, very good swim.
what's the fastest you ever gone in meters before that?
53 low.
Ah, hell of a swim, man.
Compliment. Yeah.
Good job, man. Got to be happy with that.
Did you
Yeah,
shave
I'm very
down?
excited. Yes, I did.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
you should be
Tri-County's
proud of
important, man. We love to see those big boys shaving down, man.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
And you guys did great in the medley relay. And also make sure Skatarzik and Alabone did their job in that medley.
Yep.
Kept
Yeah.
you guys close. So 51.9 is very, very impressive. Very,
Take a look at
very
the
proud of
camera and wave to the world right now. People are saying
Hi, world.
people are scared. People are streaming this all over the world, man.
Yeah.
Looking at you. So you're our Tri-County champion, and long-standing tradition of awesome swimmers winning 900 freestyle. Welcome, buddy.
You guys are very lucky to have a announcer like this. I've known him all my life. He's a great guy. I don't know him, but I'm sure he's a great guy.
I'm proud of you, Ryan. Very good.
Nice job.
We
That's
didn't announce
awesome.
that or nothing.
That was great. All right, 800 backstroke. We got Lehman, Alice Lehman, Wedgwood Lane 2. Ava Barbich in 2. Ellen Schaefer 3. Eileen Doyle in 4. Ellie Walsh in 5. And Mia Barodin in 6. Anybody's race. Look at
talk to you
lane
guys a little
5. Lane 5 is on it. Lane 2. Barbich looks really good. What do we got? We got lane 3. Ellen
22.5.
Schaefer, 22.5. She was seated with a 22.2. Up next is our championship final. That was a nice interview. It seems like a
I
great
like
kid,
that.
man.
With the,
Great kid, man.
Patrick. He's going to Massachusetts.
Really, UMass?
Oh, he's
Awesome.
a kook. He's a kook. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, but he's
Yeah.
a fast kook.
Well, that's
I had him. He started swimming for me when he was 8, and then he moved over to Tempe a couple of years ago. Wanted to do with the relays and stuff like that. You know,
Nice.
But he drives me crazy.
now he's got Zach Fong on his relay too, which doesn't stink. That's
Yeah,
kind
you know,
of nice.
I think
That's a nice
you and I
addition.
could be on that relay.
I'm not sure about that. We got Audrey Devereaux in lane number 1 from Wedgewood. Sophia Stasi from Greenwood Park. Lauren Lett from Brookside is your top seed in lane number 3. Scarlett McGlinchey from Greenwood Park in lane number 4. So your second and third seed are Greenwood Park teammates. Lily Conlon in lane 5 and Caitlin Kauser in lane number 6, and they're off. Awesome start out in lane number 3 there, Bob, from Lauren
Yeah,
Lett from
I
Brookside.
saw that too.
Beautiful underwater work and a real good breakout. She's going to be pushed by
Look
Scarlett
at her.
McGlinchey.
3 looks great. 4's up there too, though, nice and long.
Contrasting styles, but classic backstroke.
Who is
gonna
it, Joe?
be Lauren
4.
Lett, I think. Was it? I don't know.
Go to the
Lett
Dolphin.
may have hit the. She was 19. Yeah, it looks like about 4 100ths off. I think Lett was got in between the strokes there.
Is 28, boys 8 and under, 25.
We're going to a new
Your
page.
backstroke. Our
We're 8 and under boys. This is your consolation heat. You got Connor Healy from Wood Street in 1. Willie Popoff from Greenfields in lane number 2. Matt Summerlin from Haddontown in lane number 3. Peter Moon from Willowdale in lane number 4. Jaden Cordova, whose name we've called a couple times already
we
today,
have.
in lane number 5. And Brendan Gill from Sunnybrook in lane number 6.
So Jaden swam the relay,
In lane number 1,
then freestyle, now backstroke.
in lane 2, Greenfield.
Back to back to back.
Pop-off.
Parents need to buy him like
Who's
a
at
water
lane
ice or
4?
something. Lane 4 is Peter Moon from Willowdale. He looks awesome right now. If he can finish it inside the flags, and sometimes inside the flags is always an adventure for an 8-year-old. Lane number 2 also looks good. That's Willie Popoff.
Bob Urban, please.
4 it was.
Yep.
21 of 41.
Our next event is our
Lane 3 was
championship
21 to
final.
84. That's Matt Summerling.
In
Your
lane number
championship
1 from
final.
Winona is Gabriel
Clay in lane 1 from Winona. Sam Adams from Pomona in lane 3. His teammate George Willard in lane number 3. Mike Facchetti, who we saw in the medley, looked really good for Fox Hollow. Justin Robinson from Deerbrook in 5. And someone on my all-name team, Maximo Miletta in lane number
We haven't
6.
done that yet this year.
The all-name team right now, baby. Maximo Miletta is right now the clubhouse leader. All right, so that's Clay, Adams, Willard, Facchetti, Robinson, and Miletta.
I think we should make it a point, especially let's get all the 15, 18 winners up here.
If we can do that, yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right, so I don't know who we could talk to. I think Treese Kerbin's very important. We can ask her,
we
but other than that, you got this, Joey? Who is this?
It's anybody's
That's lane
race
3.
right now. It looks
Now,
like lane number
3's
3.
Who is
yeah.
that?
It's your top seed, George Willard.
Georgie.
Nice by a
Way to
comfortable
finish it
margin.
into the wall.
1986 with his head. That's the best time.
We have a Tri-County champ, another Willard.
Nice. Probably not the last time we're going to be calling that Willard a name today. This is our 9 and 10 girls 25 backstroke. You got Shay Wiley in lane number 1 for Stratford. Abby Simcoe in 2 from Greenfields. Casey Morgan in lane 3 from Greenwood Park. Coco Proctor.
All name team.
Absolutely, she always is. Wedgwood in 4. Campbell Willard from Pomona in lane number 5, and Ava Pfeiffer from Wedgwood in lane number 6. You got 2 Wedgwood teammates, and lane number 1 out there, Shay Wiley looks very good. That's Abby Simcoe.
I think 2's got it though.
We'll see what comes up on the
Lane
board.
6, Joey.
Maybe.
Lane 1.
Wiley from Stratford with a great swim. Your championship final will be Emma Dimter from Woodcrest. Emily Ficchetti in lane 2 from Fox Hollow. Samantha Yerkes from Covered Bridge in 3. Mira Sholivar from Sunnybrook in 4. Zoe DeAngelis from Winona in lane number 5. And Lillian Kubal in 6 from Wedgwood.
That's a good little race. This is going to be a good race.
Ayana Opog's 16:09
Sholivar
is in danger here with a great start. Like we saw Mike Ficchetti pull up a little high and had a tough start. He got himself back in the race there in the
He did.
championship final. But look for Yerkes and Sholivar. They're your 2 16s, but you got a couple 17s. Emily Ficchetti in lane 2 also is a 17-1, and she's up.
4 is up. Oh, look at 3. Wow.
Great starts. Oh, wailed on the lane line, lane number 4.
Sholivar.
Tough break. I think she still got 3rd there.
3.
Our next event is
It's like one of those things where you want to say, get right to the lane line right away and say, get next to it.
Lane 5 was 3rd. I think lane 4, even after wailing on that lane line, came back strong. Yeah. Tough break though. Mira Sholivar had a great race going there. Beautiful start, and anything can happen in a 25. Boys 9 and 10 backstroke. Vince Wills, Greenfield 1. John Connolly, Haddon Glen lane 2. Trey Cottrell lane 3, Earlton. Anthony Mortalite, Greenwood Park lane 4. Ethan Turley, Covered Bridge lane 5. And Sebastian from Pomona. I don't know what it says. Deck Sebastian.
We got lane 2 there, Joey?
Yeah, it looks like lane
3.
2 Connolly. 3 is Sebastian Deck. That's right. Trey Cottrell,
Lane 3.
maybe? Yeah, Trey Cottrell. Your championship final, you got 3 Wedgwood Ducks in the final. That's Bennett Wright,
in lane number 2 from Wedgwood.
Nicholas Mehta from Wedgwood. Henry McFadden is your 3rd Wedgwood swimmer in a row. Then you got J.D. Moyer in lane 4 from Old Orchard. Benjamin Turley in 5 from Covered Bridge. And Christian Connor in Voorhees in lane 6. So you got Wedgwood, and Wedgwood. I'm pretty sure they won the medley relay too, didn't they, Bob?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, I would hope. You get 3 guys in the championship final for backstroke. This for like a relay carnival, I think they'd win the backstroke relay too.
Remember relay carnivals?
I love relay. They still have some of those in high school. Very poised out there is Henry McFadden. I believe he
Nice
won the
and smooth
freestyle.
lane 3. Look at the difference in strokes between 3 and 5.
Beautiful textbook finish. That's a
Henry
16.77 for McFadden. The record was Alex Martin with a 16.25. That holds, but not by much. Now we're going to move the timers back to the other end and take a look at some 50s and then finally 100s before we move on to breaststroke.
We have some results from event 11, girls 11 and 12, 200 meter medley.
I'm going to unplug for a second to see if Ryan can get me some scores while we're moving the timers back. Bob, give me a second.
3rd place, Sunnybrook. 2nd place,
I'll do my best.
And in 1st place, it's Wedgwood with a time of 2:12:15.
Trees. Can you wait for a second?
And one more result from event number 10.
Please,
9-10, 100 meter medley
if
relay.
possible, could you please help me out?
Pomona.
All
5th
15,
place,
18 winners of finals, could you ask them to come around?
3rd place was Earlton. 2nd place, Covered Bridge. And in 1st place, Wedgwood with a new Tri-County record at 108.93.
All right, once again, Joey has left me. Oh, here he is. Thank God. Would you like me to announce this? All right, we have event 31, girls 11-12 meter back consolations. Lane 1, Heather Adams from Pomona. Lane 2, Katie Schwarn from Sunnybrook. Lane 3, Laurel Decker from Woodcrest. Lane 4, Molly McDonald from Wedgwood. Lane 5, Tabitha Thorpe from Earlton. And lane 6, Sabrina Owens, Cover Bridge. The fastest seed in this heat, 35:37. The record is 31:99.
Kayla DePrince. Now, did you have some separation anxiety there, Bob? Did you miss me a little bit?
I was missing you real hard.
Well, I went down and I asked Ryan Hahn to try to give us some scores, but I'm pretty sure it's Wedgwood winning by a lot. But that's okay. I think everyone kind of liked to know where we are score-wise. Beautiful start out there in lane number 3.
Well, Teresa's going to do her job of making sure
Absolutely, that's
all 15, 18 winners come up.
That's good. So Laurel Decker right now looks pretty good, but Katie Sharawan
Good news for pizza lovers.
from Sunnybrook looks good.
Tony's Pizza.
Sorry, Katie, I don't have your name right.
For those locals,
Sharon?
Tony's is great pizza.
Either way, it's going to be lane 3. Laurel
Lane 3
Decker.
looks great. Laurel Decker
looks good.
nice
and
and
4,
strong.
Molly McConnell.
Nice
also looks
rotation of
good.
the shoulder. Finish strong.
Textbook finish
34.93.
34.93.
A little off from what she did yesterday, but
Is our girls 11
she'll take it.
50 meter backstroke.
All right, here's your final heats. Gabby Kazarowski from Haddon Glen, Abby Zane in lane 2 from Deerbrook. Amelia Wright is from Wedgwood, is your top seed. Right next to her is her teammate, also from Wedgwood. So we look at, there's 3 people from Wedgwood, the top 2 seeds, and also the
Katie Skelly again.
Yeah, another Skelly's. You got Jade Eldred, who's looked very strong all day in lane 5 for.
She was back in freestyle too, Jade
Yeah,
was.
and Jade Wiley from Stratford. So in the middle of the pool, you got Amelia Wright and Catherine Skelly, teammates from Wedgwood, racking up some major points. And
Take your mark.
Lane 1 got caught hard on that start.
Skelly had
She
a
still
great.
came up really good.
Skelly's. It's a question of length versus turnover that right now between
Lane 3
Wright
is
and
looking
Skelly.
good. Skelly's got some great turns though. They're both
She
going to hit
does,
the
but
same. Let's see who stays longer.
Wright's got the tempo. Skelly
Let's
will
go.
be
Look
able to
at
roll
that
longer.
stuff.
But Skelly's got the length and Wright's got the turnover.
I don't know.
So
Wright's. I don't know,
coming
Joe.
in, Skelly, if she gets a good finish, and wow.
Oh,
It was
32.74
Right, 32.74.
and
Skelly
32.84.
So 1/10 of
Wow.
a second. So
You know what? That's just a great race.
classic battle.
It's a great
Between
race.
teammates. You got 1-2 there, and you got your shorter girl with faster turnover, and your longer girl with your better turns, and it ended up being 1/10 apart between first and second place in Shrike County.
All right, you're
Here's your
gonna
11 and 12
have to-
boys. Gudikins, Jack, and Tempe Chase in lane 1. Zach Masney in 2, Eddie Eisner in 3, Luke Volkman in 4, Bodie Cameron in 5, and Jack Orr in lane number 6.
Zachary Masney. In lane 3 for Willowdale.
Was that lane 2? Lane 2 got the nice hit.
Lane 2 looks like
4
Zach
also.
Masney, and 4 is Luke Volkman from Brookside. Nice young man. I worked with him a little bit in the wintertime.
Now they all hit the turn together.
Right, Bodie Cameron out in 5 looks pretty good. Might be Volkman.
Yeah, lane 4. Lane 4 is getting stronger.
Dead even. Volkman with a good finish.
Let's see where he at.
Great second
Nice.
lap.
36.45.
Volkman. All right, we got our championship final for event 32. That's your boys 11 and 12, 50 backstroke. Dermot Sheehan in lane number 1 from Earlton. Ryan Cortez, Willowdale, lane number 2. Connor Jellig, a name we've heard several times already today, in lane number 3 from Wedgwood. Harrison Orr from Deerbrook in 4. James Tao from Old Orchard in 5. And Whartonby says Mill. I'm not quite sure what his first name is. You want to take a guess at that, Bob?
No, but I don't have that. Remember this?
That's Whartonby. So at Tempe Chase, from your home club, Mr. Whartonby is her finalist.
Harrison Orr, and 5 from Old Orchard is James Teo, and from Tempe Chase in lane 6 is Bill Whartonby.
It might just be Mill Whartonby, okay? So it's Sheehan, Cortez, Jellig, Orr, Teo, and Whartonby.
Take your mark.
See if Wedgwood can continue their dominance in backstroke.
Who's in lane 5, Joe?
5 looks very good. That's James Tao from Old Orchard. Looks like 3 is coming
3's
back
out there.
A
4
good
too.
second half lap.
Whoever has a nice turn.
Jellig. Jellig
3 had
and
a great
Orr.
turn.
Yeah, it's going to be another, looks like another Wedgwood win here. Very businesslike. Well executed middle. Orr's closing, but it's not going to be enough.
Got it. That was good.
33-43
Our next event
for Jellig,
is event
33-70 for Orr. Very nice. Jellig is your Tri-County champion, boys 11 and 12. Let's go to event 33. In your consolation final, lane 1, Lydia Eisenhardt from Winona. Lane 2, Jillian Peters from Kingston Estates. Lane 3, Aaron Barrett from Pomona. Lane 4, Sophia Sinibaldi from Voorhees. Lane 5, Annie Dollarton from Old Orchard, and Virginia Cunningham from Wexford Lees. This is your consolation final for event 33, girls 13-14
Take your
backstroke.
mark.
In lane 1 from Winona is Lydia Eisenhardt. Lane 2 from Kingston Estates is Jillian Peters. In lane 3 from
Beautiful
Annie.
patient start in lane number 5 for Annie Dollarton.
Should have came up a little bit sooner.
From Old Orchard is Annie Dollarton.
Look good,
Lane
though.
6 from Wexford Lees.
Look at that.
Hey,
All
3 and 4 right in the middle.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Barrett
and 6
and
all hit
Sinibaldi.
the turn the same.
That's a better breakout there in lane number 5 for Dollarton. 6 has got a shot at this as well. That's Virginia Cunningham.
Pomona's taking it. Look at her.
Good second lap there for Aaron Barrett from Pomona. She's your consolation winner, 32-87.
As our
Your
scorers,
championship
drop.
final is Mia Lanzalotti from Tempe Chase, Emma Chambers from Greenfields in 2. Lane 3 is Carolyn Birch from Woodcrest. Lane 4 is Julia Adams from Pomona. Annie Bame from Old Orchards in lane number 5, and Gabriella Buck from Woodstream. Rounds out your final heat in lane number 6. Once again, Lanzalotta, Chambers, Birch, Adams, Bame, and Buck.
And in lane 6 for Woodstream, Gabriella Buck.
Backstroker, step in, please. Take your mark.
Nice
Great start in lane number 4 for
Yeah.
Adams. Emma Chambers looks good in 2. She might be on the lead. Pretty close. Now it's 3 on the lead right now. That's Carolyn Murch. She looked awesome in the IM. Maybe lane number 4.
She's coming on. Adams is coming on
Adams
strong.
looks good. Might be Adams if she finishes just perfectly.
No, 3's got it.
3 had a sneaky
Wow.
finish. Sneaky textbook finish. That was beautiful.
Man.
Looks
Best
like
times, though. Best times.
There's our coaches right there. Got a good view of Brooke Woodlock and Jim Villa there. Didn't see the best looking coach in Tri-County though. I got to look around for her.
Backstroker, step in, please.
All right, boys 13-14. Ben Russell, Chestnut Run, lane 1. Robbie Thompson, Old Orchard, lane 2. Andrew Pasco, lane 3 from Wedgwood. Matt Lang from Covered Bridge in 4. Brendan McDevitt from Pheasant Run in 5. And James
Great
Santarpio from
start,
Sunnybrook.
lane 4.
Lane 4 is Matt Lang. This is your consolation final for event 34. Let's see whether Lang from Covered Bridge in 4 can hold on.
8-5 for Pheasant Run is Brandon McDermott, and in lane 6, it's
Good swim going on out there in lane number 1 for Ben Russell. He's in the mix. That's between
Nice and
3
smooth.
and
Look
4
at that
right
turnover
now.
lane 1. Same thing with 3, though. 3 and 4 is got the quicker turnover.
5, McDevitt is right on it as well, but it's going to
Who
be
is
4,
4?
Matt Lang. Beautiful
Nice.
finish.
Nice and long.
Surfaced a little fast, but certainly did the job. Your championship final is going to be Jack Lilly from Pomona in 1, Dan Porter from Winona in lane 2, Josh Fung looking for another record. Alex Martin's 24.72 is in jeopardy. Fung went 27.59. Jackson Brookover will be pushing him in lane number 4 from Old Orchard. Luis Cedeno from Brookside's in lane number 5. And Stephen Casco from Earlton is in lane number 6. But Fung is trying to rewrite the record books. He's already got the breaststroke and the fly record. The one he does not have so far is the backstroke. He's shooting for it right now. He's less than 0.2 off. 27.42 to 27.59 is his seed time.
Take your mark.
Let's check his start.
Where is he?
In the
He's up.
lead.
There he is. Get
Looks
this 25,
good.
Joey.
I didn't start to watch. I got seduced by his.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
He's up, and he's moving. Let's see if he's got it. Really being pushed by Duncan Brookover, though. Sorry, Jackson Brookover. Know your Brookovers. Get it? Nope.
Nope.
Oh, so we're complaining because he only went 27-7. Okay, you know how many 15-18 reelers would love to have a 27-7?
Yes, I
Pretty much
do.
every single one.
Me.
Yeah. That's a darn fine swim for Josh Fong, and Jackson Brookover pushed him really hard.
That's a nice
right
drop for Jackson Brookover.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, here's your 15-18 girls 50 backstroke. Your record holder will be appearing in the next heat, but first we've got Alyssa Cherubino from Pheasant Run in 1, Lindsay Monaco from Deerbrook in 2, Katie Dora from Woodcrest in 3, Blair Brown from Kingston Estates in 4, Nikki Broom from Woodstream in 5, and Sarah Battistini from Riverton in 6. Everybody's a 32, between a 32-2 and a 32-8. This should be a very tight heat, Bob.
Lane 4 from Kingston Estates is Blair Brown. In lane 5 from Woodstream is Mickey Drew. In lane 6 from
Dead even on the turn as expected. Surfacing
up first?
first is lane number 2.
Lane 1 though, Joey.
Lane number 1 looks awesome. That would be Alyssa Cherubino from Pheasant Run. Winner was lane 4, Blair Brown from Kingston. Very, very tight heat. Your championship final, Gligger from Deerbrook, Cameron McHugh in lane 2 from Greenwood Park, Sophie Fontaine, your reigning record holder and champion in lane number 3. Mackie O'Connor will be pushing her in lane number 4, Sophia Kurtz in 5 from Wedgwood, and Jillian Bujanowski from Riverdale in lane number 6. So look to the middle, you got Bujanowski and Mackie O'Connor. Fontaine, I believe, is 18. She's either 17 or 18. Mackie is the newcomer here in the 15-18s, but certainly no stranger to the middle lanes in the final. She looked awesome in the medley relay, Bob.
Let's see this. I'm excited for this.
Take your mark.
Get up, you're too deep. Bujanowski, great start. Bujanowski!
She looks good. Great start for Sophie
Yeah, but look at 3
Fontaine.
and 4. Great starts there.
Fontaine was very patient. She's got a little lead. Let's see if she's got it. Remember, her record is at 29.19. Can she go 28? She looks like it.
Man,
She
look
looks
at that.
great. Closing fast is Mackie
28.
O'Connor. 29.05 is a record,
That's
though.
hers.
29.05
Yeah.
down from a 29.19. That's a new record for Sophie Fontaine from Haddon Glen. Continuing to rewrite the 15-18 girls record books is Sophie Fontaine from Haddon Glen. Second was Mackie O'Connor from Fox Hollow with a great swim. Let's look at our boys 100 backstroke now. This is our consolation final for event 36. Zach Volm from Downs Farms in lane number 1. Liam Pauley from Tenby Chase in lane number 2. David Rucci from Winona in lane number 3. Nick Massandero from Charleston in lane number 4. Jack Freeman in 5 from Wedgwood. And Tim Cintron from Downs Farms in lane number 6. Watching David Rucci. He's one of my high school swimmers.
Yes.
And we're going to get Sophie to come over here and talk to us. We're watching lane number 1. No, we're good for right now.
There you go, Joey.
Here we go, Sophie Fontaine. Congratulations. Come on down here so we can talk to you a little bit. How'd you feel about your race?
I felt really good going in. I know Mackenzie's a great competitor next to me.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So I've been feeling pretty confident in my backstroke. I swam it the way I knew I needed to.
Very nice. Bob, you got anything for the lovely Sophie
I am
Fontaine?
actually trying to go with the consolations, but congratulations on breaking your own record.
That's
You
right,
know,
thank
you
you.
strive for mediocrity, huh?
Come back and see us, okay? You're
Great
doing
job.
awesome.
When do you swim again?
Freestyle relay.
Okay, we'll see you later. I got lane 3 here, Joey.
Got Rucci right now in lane number 3.
And lane 5 from Wedgwood. That is a 101.8.
David Rucci.
Very good.
That bodes well for my high school team for next year.
Yes, I bet it does.
Not upset about that at all. Lane number 5, great swim.
I like
for
them coming around and talking to us.
Jack Freeman. Yeah, I hope we can do that. That's wonderful. Your championship final, number 1, lane 1, Jack Fenton of Jack Watson. In lane number 2 is Wexford Lee's Alex Martin, 57.30. The record is his teammate Will Manning, 55.70. Tommy Shore in lane number 4 from Pheasant Run. Kevin Galuli from Barkley Farms in lane number 5, and Max Knoll. The question is, can Alexander Martin make a strong statement here?
Let's see it.
57.
7's fast, but Alex can't do it. Good nice
He
start.
stole the start. Beautiful start.
25-meter freestyle.
Looking good. He's up and moving
You
strong.
got
out.
25s on these?
Yeah, I got it. If I can get it. All right, I'm gonna go off
Ready
the
now.
12-7.
From Woodbine.
12-7. He's out.
All right, get ready
Looking
again.
Very good.
I'll call you.
That's fine. I can get it from this end. Looking really strong. Remember
What's
the
he got
record?
here? What's he got here, Joe? He is 25 high?
26-2, 13-4. So he's got to come back in
He's
the
got to come back in
29.
29. 29's tough to come back in, Joe. It's
Not out of the question. He looks good on that lane line. 14-8. He's got a shot at it. He's 41-0. So if he comes back in a 15, that's going to be a 56.
51.
Probably not. He's
52,
going to break his seed time. Probably get 56.
54, 55, 56, 55, 53.
55-53. Is that a
Oh,
new
we got
record?
it.
Got it. Nice.
Oh,
He
man.
came back in a 14-5, Bob.
Man.
Came back in a 14-5.
Jesus.
Yeah, he kind of wanted that. That's
Wow.
That's pretty damn impressive. All right, we'll take a look at that. 14-8. So we're 12-7, 13-4, 14-5, 14-8. Had just enough comeback speed to be able to get that record by Will Mannion. That would be Morristown versus Haddonfield. That's
You like it?
oh great. They're gonna give us a microphone. That's
You don't
awesome.
mind, dude. You don't mind that we just decided that, dude? All right, thank you.
Sounds fun. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to
We
Alexander
just don't
Martin.
get a chance to talk to the 15, 18 girls that low because we're getting with the constellations. But at least now when they're changing, it's going to be easier.
Yeah.
Get Alex over here.
That's awesome. Hopefully we can get Alexander Martin coming over. That's a new Tri-County record. No surprise. He's got the he's got the 13, 14, and the 11 and 12 record. So it's only fitting that Alex Martin gets to have the 15, 18 record as well. And he certainly earned it. That was a great
See him
swim.
anywhere?
The times of 29-11.
Hopefully he's coming back. We'll see. If not, we'll get him later. It's no big deal. We're looking at. Didn't hear that.
Can you announce Alex Martin?
50-meter freestyle. In 6th place, Cole Jennings.
No, it's too complicated, but we'll see if we can get him. So, girls 8 and under breaststroke.
Liam Quick is in 3rd place. Ryan Hooker is in 2nd place.
We're going to go 8 and unders. We're about halfway through the meet now.
28-72.
Pretty awesome. We're looking at Gemma Tetty from Haddon Glen, Reagan Sheehan from Stratford, Grace Ward from Covered Bridge, Ella Gandy from Winona in lane number 4, Catherine Brown from Earlton, lane number 5, and Willow Schuff from Deerbrook. A lot of records right now, the 15-18s. Hey,
Yeah, I'm liking it. It's very enjoyable.
anything to do with the Olympic bump here, Bob, or is it just, serendipitous?
I think it's serendipitous because the ones that are getting the records are repeat records
Yeah.
or expected.
Right.
You know, and I think we're just getting the luck of the draw that they're not at another meet. And thankfully,
I can remember,
30
30 years ago, Sean Killian came back and swam this meet after he'd been, to the Goodwill Games, and, he held the flag for it. And then,
And then
people-
Rosenbob came back
Yeah.
to bring his record.
People grow up swimming Tri-County. I heard something once that, Michael Phelps said that in his heart, he'll always be a Rockville tomato. And I may have said that before, but you know what? Where you grow up and where you first learn to swim and where you learn your love of swimming, it's nice to see these kids come back and continue to compete.
Joe,
with
I have a
summer
Riverdale Stingray tattoo on my back.
club. You do.
And most of the Riverdale Stingrays that I coached over the years all got Riverdale tattoos.
Nice. I am untatted, Bob. I kind of missed that generation. I'm okay with that. I'm not sure where it would be. It might have started on my lower back. I'm not quite sure where
Well,
it
you
would
have
have
all
ended.
those piercings that, they take
Oh,
the
yeah,
blow.
yeah, multi-piercing, sure. The ones you can't see. All right, so that's Sheehan, Ward. Winona is Ella Gandy in lane number
Nice
4.
and long. See?
Beautiful.
We're going to finish the pitch. Toes
Beautiful.
come around, touch each other. It's
Lane
just a
number
great
6
swim.
is Willow Schuff as well. And pulling up
Lane
right now is
3.
Grace Ward.
Lane 3, wow.
Lane 3, Grace Ward closed that second half lap. That's Grace Ward from Covered Bridge. She wins your consolation final. Your championship final, lane 1 is Sienna Kudlis from Greenwood Park, and Sia Bagat from Greenfields in lane number 2. Elizabeth Arthur from Sunnybrook in lane number 3. Charlie Owens from Tavistock Hills in lane number 4. Ava Barbage from Pheasant Run in lane number 5. And Grace Curtis in lane number 6. I know Charlie Owens or Charlotte Owens was in the final last year. She might have been first or second. She means business, but she's going to have to beat one of her training partners, and Sia Bagat in lane number 2.
Joey, 23, 23, 23, all 23.
This is anybody's race. Let's see who wins that.
It's all about the start.
Well, the middle of the race and the finish are kind of important
No,
too, Bob.
no, you're lying.
Just the start.
Don't be a
So
liar.
you win the start, so
Congratulations, you won.
that's it. That was lane number 4. Charlie Owens looking very
She is
good.
really keeping it long. Look at lane 2.
Lane 2
and
is
3.
Insia. Lane 3's got the turnover.
It's lane 2, Joey.
Might be
She gets in.
Insia.
Oh, she took an extra stroke. Oh.
Was it 2? No, it's 4.
Lane
It's Charlie
4.
Owens. And Sia right there for the taking.
Boys 8 and under, 25-meter breaststroke.
Great swims, though.
Final.
Let's take a look at our boys 8 and under. Our record holder is Nolan Jess, 20.06. We're going to have William Walsh from Woodcrest in lane number 1. Brady Zink, he's on my all-name team in lane number 2 from Tenby. Nick Connor from Voorhees 3. Matt Tang from Pheasant Run in lane number 4. Kent Hong in lane number 5 from Woodstream. And Stephen Longo from Willowdale in lane number 6. Who's got the best
What a
pullout?
great start by Woodstreet.
Wow.
Who was that?
That would be Ken Hong in lane
All right,
number
lane
5.
3 is still nice and long. They're all good, Joey. Look at lane 1 out
Lane
there.
3,
lane
Nick
1,
Connor.
lane 2, lane 3.
Maybe lane 1, William Walsh,
I
unless we
think
got an
3 is going to
illusion.
get this. Look at 6 there, too. 3.
3 is correct,
23,
23,
very
48.
good. That was great.
All right, you got Jonah Kutakov from Voorhees in 1, Johnny Boggs, Winona, lane 2, Ryan Moyer, Old Orchard, lane number 3, Peter Moon, who we saw swim awesome before, and from Willowdale in lane number 4, Trey Hartzell, Sunnybrook, lane number 5, and O'Reilly Smith, Deerbrook, lane number 6. This is your championship final for event number 38, boys 8 and under 25 breaststroke.